He's like, oh, I don't want to do legs. He's like, my legs are already so big, I don't want to have to take all my stuff to the tailor. And I was like, okay. And he's used that same excuse for, let's see, like 6 years now. Welcome back, YouTube. We are hitting a pull day, Wednesday, leaving for the Arnold, Ohio tomorrow, early morning. So getting one good workout in and a high calorie day. Had our coaching check-in this morning, like we do every Wednesday. And I was down half a pound again. So sitting at like 240 flat compared to 242 2 weeks ago. So increasing food, but the metabolism's been increasing as well. So definitely some things we're gonna have to manipulate, work on. I'm not mad at being 240 because didn't quite expect it, to be honest, this soon. But yeah, just some modifications we're gonna make, some food changing probably. We'll see. Overall, feel really good. Strength's increasing week after week after week really well. So not a whole lot of complaints, just actually hungry still on even my high calorie, high carb days, you know. So let's put it to work. Maxing out the machine here. So like I said last week, we'll add in a plate pin and go a little heavier because I did not anticipate getting more than 12 reps with the full stack. So good problems to have. The weight right now, strength is kind of unpredictable. Just have random days where I can lift a lot more than I thought I could. Okay, so we'll do one set here and then we'll do a little bit of a drop set with some lighter weight, just kind of get a little extra volume, extra density in the back. And then we'll move on to a pull down variation. So drop set about 10%, and then about 20-30 seconds of rest, and then we'll get back into it. Nothing too crazy. Got a little shruggy at the end there. Slight change in plans. Knocking out our RDLs now because the pull downs that we want to use are not available. So getting this out of the way when we're a little bit more fresh, and then we'll get back to our regularly scheduled programming soon enough. Whew. What I really like about this variation is you can kind of use the weight to counterbalance you even more. So you're able to push your butt back a lot more, where typically if I was using a barbell, I would fall over. So being able to kind of pull back against you a little bit and really get that stretch makes it a lot more difficult, but makes it a lot more effective in terms of stimulating the hamstrings and glutes, and a lot less lower back. Ooh, that's different. Moving on, again, slight change just due to machine availability. So we hit our RDLs a little earlier, movement number 2 of the day. Hopefully it doesn't take away from our overall fatigue. Obviously, we're not using a lot of the same musculature, using a lot more like mid back, lower back, glutes, hamstrings, of course. With this one, of course, we're using a lot more just lats, little shoulders, biceps, forearms, etc. But just systemic fatigue is definitely something we have to take into account. So start off with deadlifts, something like that just uses up a lot of overall energy. So you're usually gonna cause a little bit of a downturn in the subsequent movements, but still feeling pretty fresh. Didn't push the deadlifts too far, so be able to get plenty of good quality mid back, upper back work still. It's a DC row.
DC.
Stands for dog crap.
That's what it is.
Dante Trudeau. Dog crap training.
Like, if I sit down in class, I'll take a nap.
Yeah, true. But I usually just let myself take the nap 3 or 4 times a day.
I'm not start probably like 1,500, 2,000. I walk for 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, the big, I guess, challenge here is range of motion, especially for this movement, is different for everybody. And so when you think about doing like pull downs or the concept of doing like chin ups, trying to get my chin to the bar, anatomically it just doesn't really fit for me. So I'm just focused on trying to drive my elbows down as much as I can. And usually that means I'm pulling the bar to about like mouth or even like nose height. That's as far down as I can go without starting to internally rotate my shoulders. But again, a big concept I always talk about is you're focused on moving the muscle that you're trying to train through as much range of motion as possible, not the handle, the dumbbell, the barbell, etc. So target the muscles range of motion, maximize that as much as you can. If the bar doesn't go all the way, you know, it doesn't really matter because you're using the wrong muscles at that point to get there anyways. Oh. Okay, we'll move on to some rear delts and then biceps. Still a good amount of work to do. And then this weekend she has a training all weekend. EMDR, eye movement, something, something. Essentially, it's like they use like bilateral stimulation to downregulate the fear center in your brain. So whenever you process trauma, you don't associate it with like trauma. You can like talk about something in a like, I guess, less defensive state of mind. I think you know what I'm asking. Infield or outfield?
Here, catch her 50-50. Now, she plays for same thing. She want to play. So, sessions, like, I know you feel strong now, but how strong do you feel with the legs? Can you even go full range? So then he went to the doctor. He's like, yeah, I got a lot of people that come in with this same injury from the same movement.
Well, that's what happens when you train legs once a month. Whenever I first met him, he was like, I was like, okay, so what do you want to do today? Like legs, you know, chest? He's like, oh, I don't want to do legs. He's like, my legs are already so big, I don't want to have to take all my stuff to the tailor. And I was like, okay. And he's used that same excuse for, let's see, like 6 years now. But they don't do legs here. They do legs without supervision. Nobody wants to do legs with their trainer because it's a whole different ballgame when you have someone making you do legs versus you doing legs. Even, I mean, I just personally don't like doing legs with other people because I'm like so in my head.
Yeah.
That I just like, I like to be on my own, in my own island, in my own world. I also like to go at my own pace when it comes to legs. Okay, so finishing with biceps here, we're gonna do an FST 7 set. All that means is essentially we're gonna do some interset stretching. So we'll do a set, 2 near failure, flex the bicep, and then repeat that for 7 sets. It will be spicy. One. Yeah, so just about 10 seconds or so of just a quality squeeze. It's t-shirt time in the city. What's up, buddy?
It's not flexing on you, it's part of
No, I am. I was flexing. I flexed extra hard because you walked in. Not a whole lot of rest, but there are waffles at the end of this rainbow. No milk is our milk. Oh, squeeze. 4 down, 3 to go. Okay, come on. Oh, 2 more. Ooh, reps are speeding up a bit. Oh. Okay, 1 more. Try to get at least 8 reps here. You're supposed to come hit the DX right behind me. And then you hit them with the Batista machine gun turret. Okay, so that is a wrap for today. Pull day, check-in day. Yeah, somehow the metabolism just keeps cranking up. So despite eating a ridiculous amount of food and increasing food last week, we are down half a pound still. So sitting kind of right around 240 even right now. I mean, in hindsight, we have still gained about 60 pounds, give or take. So, you know, not like we're not still crazy bulking, but still trying to push calories up a little bit more, put on some more size. Definitely starting to see some more size and definition in the legs, arms, chest, shoulders, honestly everywhere, especially just now that we're not retaining as much water. So I think we're definitely seeing some mass increases while seeing a little bit less water held on. So I think that's where we can probably conclude some of the weight fluctuations being what they are. But all in all, feeling really good, feeling really strong, feeling really ready to hit Columbus tomorrow and check out the Arnold, Ohio festivities, see some pros, talk to some of my friends, see my coach, Justin Harris, in person, hang out, and yeah, just take it all in. So I'll try to capture a little bit of that, but mostly, just like usual, we'll be capturing just a lot of fitness activity. So that is all I have to say today. We're gonna get a little posing practice in, get a little walking in on the treadmill. A lot of food to eat today. So just gonna eat and also get some steps in for all the digestion. So pretty simple, nothing complicated, just sticking to the plan, and yeah, a lot of food to eat. So Bo Alexander, Adapt Fitness, Dallas, Texas. Thank you for liking, watching, following, subscribing, loving, hating, all that stuff. And we will see you on the next one. Bye.